The year has flown by quickly, and we are here again about to end another year. And with it comes our impact report for the second half of 2022. ADRA has been operating in the Philippines since 1984 and acts as a catalyst for change by inspiring, engaging, and empowering people to strive together for the greater good. ADRA's purpose is serving humanity so all may live as God intended. That is a reflection of our belief that all people were created by God to thrive with a life filled with justice, compassion, and love. ADRA in the Philippines has 4 technical areas of expertise: emergency response, health, livelihood, and education. Though we have projects for all 4 areas, we cannot deny that our emergency response is our most prominent one. During the first 2 weeks of August, ADRA and ACS from Northern Luzon Mission and Mountain Provinces Mission were able to provide food packs and water filter kits to 2,100 household families in Abra and Ilocos Sur due to the 7.0 magnitude earthquake that rocked Northern Luzon on July 27. Due to this quick implementation, ADRA was asked to join the 60-day Start Fund funded ABRA Earthquake Response to provide shelter kits and shelter repair kits to 2,190 households whose houses were partially and totally damaged in Tayum, Abra from August 6 to October 6. Just as we were wrapping up our ABRA Earthquake Response, Typhoon Karding struck Northern Luzon on September 25 with its path traversing across a highly populated area just slightly north of Metro Manila. ADRA and ACS from Central Luzon Conference distributed cash assistance to 1,020 households in Cabaio and Gapan City in Nueva Ecija and Dingalan, Aurora. From here, the natural disaster shifted to southern Philippines, where heavy rains on October 16 caused flash floods in Cagayan de Oro City. Together with ACS from North Central Mindanao Conference, ADRA was able to distribute cash assistance for 470 affected households. This Cagayan de Oro flash flood almost seemed like a precursor for the catastrophe that was about to unfold. Tropical Storm Paeng made its slow approach the following week, slowly building up its intensity as it tracks its way towards Luzon, while causing heavy rains to pour down on Visayas and Mindanao from October 26 to 28. Causing vast flooding and landslides that washed away roads and bridges, homes and livelihoods, and first of all, it washed away the lives of a whole village in Dato Blast in Suat, Maguindanao. Together with the ACS team from West Visayan Conference, ADRA was able to distribute cash assistance to 850 households in the provinces of Aklan and Capiz. And together with the ACS team from Southern Mindanao Mission, ADRA was able to provide cash assistance to another 850 households in Maguindanao. The island of Negros wasn't spared by Paeng, but ADRA is proud of the homes that were built for the survivors of Typhoon Odette through Shelter Assistance Project of Japan platform. Due to the Build Back Better approaches that were infused into the project's design, our ADRA homes were truly stronger because they were the only ones left standing. Even the additional 21 houses that were built by ADRA Korea from August 7 to October 7 and turned over on October 26 remained standing. We are grateful that despite the constant challenges we faced during our emergency responses, like experiencing bad weather during our validations and distributions, finding enough supplies for our relief operations, and gaining access to the target areas immediately after the disaster, we are able to pull through with our relief operations because of our established relationship with the government agencies and local government units, because of our dedicated ACS volunteers, and our ever-widening support from our different church institutions. Aside from emergency response, we would like to update you on our 3 ongoing development projects and a new one that will start on January. The Project RISE, or Responsible Investment and Shared Empowerment, funded by ADRA China, has been transforming lives of women, farmers, and entrepreneurs in Visayas and Mindanao by providing business and financial management training. The project is proud that, in Visayas, 4 of ADRA's community-based organizations turned cooperatives are now registered with the Cooperative Development Authority, while 1 cooperative of corn farmers in Iloilo is still processing their registration. And in Mindanao, 3 cooperatives of cacao farmers from Bukidnon have begun their pre-registration, while one cooperative of rice and cacao farmers is also being organized in South Cotabato. The child sponsorship program that is supported by ADRA Korea is happy to report that through the financial support for the tuition, school supplies, and food assistance of 70 children in Silang, Cavite, 3 senior high school students were able to graduate, and all students have reported good academic performances and have stepped up into the next level. The project together, our 6-year sexual and reproductive health project funded by Global Affairs Canada that is also being implemented in Camarines Sur, has been able to reach 3,416 households in their target municipalities of Buhi, Caramoan, Garchitorena, Ocampo, and Siruma. This was done through a variety of ways like the creation of female champion groups, providing training on comprehensive sex education, conducting awareness campaigns for teens, providing adolescent job aid training, establishing VAU-C or Violence Against Women and Children desks, and so much more. We are glad that our recently concluded Empower project will be followed by Rise Benguet on January 2023. Rise Benguet is another 36-month disaster risk reduction consortium project with Jaime Angpin Foundation and the Center for Development Programs in Cordillera, and will also be funded by the European Union. Targeting Baguio City and the nearby towns of Itogon, La Trinidad, Sablan, Tuba, and Tublay in the province of Benguet, the project hopes to be able to improve the resilience of at-risk communities by strengthening civil society organizations' engagement in public decision-making processes and social accountability. The suffering and destitute of all classes are our neighbors, and when their wants are brought to our knowledge, it is our duty to relieve them as far as possible. First, meet the temporal necessities of the needy and relieve their physical wants and sufferings, and you will then find an open avenue to the heart where you may plant good seeds of virtue and religion. As a global humanitarian arm of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, it is ADRA's mandate to do this by adhering to the humanitarian principles of humanity, neutrality, impartiality, and independence. It is our prayer that in doing this, we are preparing people's hearts and minds to receive that ultimate life-transforming gift that can only come from God, and allowing them to live the type of life that God desires for them. And that is what serving humanity so all may live as God intended is all about.